2018, we are going to do the ABCs of science. We will start with atoms, and we will end with zombies. For the letter A, let's talk about atoms, because what's more important in science than atoms? They're like the language of our universe. It's a lot of fun when you and your best friend make up a language that only you guys know. But you need some kind of base when you're making up a new language, like the English language. It has the alphabet, and by piecing together these letters, you can make any word you could want. The universe has its own language, and you can think of atoms as being its alphabet. And by piecing together different atoms, you can make anything in the universe. But what is an atom? Everything in the entire universe, well, anything that you can touch, is made from atoms. Now going back to the alphabet, each letter looks a certain way and sounds a certain way, and these are the properties of these letters. Well, atoms have properties as well. Each atom has a different size, different weight, different color, and so many more. Now you can break down a letter to just lines and curves, and you can break down atoms even more to the protons, electrons, and neutrons, but that's for a different video. Now in the English language, we combine letters to make words, and then we can combine words to make sentences, and combine sentences to make stories. Now in the universal language, the atoms mix together to make molecules, and then the molecules mix together to make anything in the world. Bread, water, us, the stars, anything that you can touch in the entire universe is made from atoms. Now there are only 26 letters in the English language, but in the universe language, there are 118 atoms, all 118 on the periodic table. In the English alphabet, we know how the letters sound and how they look and how they sound with different letters. For instance, C and H is ch. But from the periodic table, you can know the number of protons and neutrons, the number of electrons, its weight, how it reacts with different atoms. It's amazing how much information is in this little table. But again, we will talk more in depth about this in a different video because it's fascinating. So you can think of atoms as letters coming together to make words, but they come together to make molecules or elements. To get a better understanding of the importance of atoms, protons, electrons, and neutrons, they come together to make the atoms, just as lines and circles come together to make letters. And then the atoms come together to make molecules and elements, just as the letters come together to make words. It's crazy that you can start with something so small and make something so big and complex and so important. So just remember, everything comes down to an atom. Now we'll see you atoms next time. Bye!